Hello, my name is Chenea. I am one half of the Powell couple and team lead for the With Love real estate team. So today I wanted to have a little chat about how I got my credit score up from a 550 to an 800. Yes, I was in the credit dumps and I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. So, yeah, being a realtor and helping people get into homes when they're starting the buying process, people are always worried about their credit, and a lot of people just don't know where to start when it comes to getting their credit score up. So, today I'm going to share what I did to get my credit score up. And as a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, I'm not giving financial advice, I am just sharing my experiences, what I did, and how I got my credit score in a better place. Now, everybody's financial situation is different. So I'm thankful that mine was in a place where I could start to get control over it. So this is just me sharing how I got my credit in a better place. All right, so let's get started. So, the first thing that I did to get my credit in a better place was be conscious about my credit. Credit isn't really something that we talk about, honestly. Like, you don't go to brunch with the girls and be like, yeah, y'all, my credit, blah, 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 blah. We don't really talk about credit, honestly, on a day to day basis. We should. I think it's important, but we don't. So, a lot of the times, credit only comes into play when there's something that we really want, whether it's a new car, whether it's a discount at a store, at Macy's or whatever, or a house, definitely a house, because credit is a big factor when lenders look to see if you're worthy to borrow. So, being conscious about your credit is the best place to start. Being conscious about your credit is just holding your credit, holding yourself accountable for your credit. The apps Experian and Credit Karma are really good to help you start being conscious about your credit. But I heard through the grapevine that they're not the most accurate, but they can give you a good measure for where you are. So, being conscious about your credit is super important. When we're not conscious about our credit, we do things that hurt us so bad, like co-sign for cars that we can't afford for real, or open up credit cards and max them out and just like, oh well, I'll just pay the minimum balance and that should be fine. We do a lot of crazy things with our credit when we're not conscious about it. So it's so important to understand what your goals are. If it's simply just getting a higher credit score, if it's getting a gold Amex card, whatever the situation is for you, be conscious about your credit. Um, what I did was second thing that I did was I paid off debt and I didn't let bills start to show up on my credit report. So the year that I started to be more conscious about my credit, I had small bills. We were moving out of an apartment and we were in transition to moving here to Virginia Beach. So when we moved out of our apartment, there was like a $99 fee for something, or the light bill from the last month, things like that, things that we forget about and they just hit our credit and then they pull our credit score down. So the first thing I did was I worked to make sure that those things did not hit my credit. So I paid those things off in full. I luckily I didn't have a lot of credit. Like my credit report was pretty fresh. So I think I was like 28, 27 at the time when I started taking it more seriously. But I didn't have a lot of credit to report to begin with. But thankfully, thankfully that made it a lot easier for me to pull my credit score up. So if you have a lack of credit, don't start neglecting small bills that could really damage your credit score. After the third thing I did after I paid off all of my little bills, making sure nothing hit my credit report, I got a secured credit card. I went with a company that does it. I forgot what company it was, but it's a lot of companies that do secured credit cards. So what a secured credit card is basically it is your money. So you're giving the credit card company $200, and then they'll give you a credit card, and you'll use that credit card as if it's an unsecured credit card. So you're using your money to build your own credit. Um, that was amazing. After the first few months, what I put on that credit card was, let me back up. You want to keep your credit cards revolving, and you want to stay below a certain percentage of the credit card maximum. So my first secured credit card was $200. So what I put on that credit card was my Netflix account and Hulu or something like that, or it was Netflix and renters insurance. So those are reoccurring things that come out every single month that I budget for and I have to pay for because I need my Netflix and renters insurance. And those are things I already have in my monthly budget. So I pay them off on my credit card every month when the bill is due. Um, that helped my credit score go up so much. I'm like, I was blown away. Like, I was in the 600, like 600 score range, like before I knew it. So that was really life changing. So naturally, once your credit score goes up, they'll start, offering more tantalizing credit cards your way. Like, hey, I'll give you 600 here, I'll give you 600 there. Um, apply, apply, apply. Don't apply for like everything. Like, I was tempted. I was ready to apply for everything. Once I got my credit score to like above a 600, because I was like, I've never been in the zone before. I've never had people trying to give me credit. That was crazy. So that was really exciting. But I was disciplined, and I kept using my secured credit card. And when I was ready, I did my research on my credit cards to make sure which credit cards would benefit me the most. Um, but the secured credit card helped me tremendously. The fourth thing that I did and to get my credit score over that 650 hump was get an unsecured credit card. My first unsecured credit card is the Apple Card. I love that Apple Card. It is like the bomb. They give you cash back, and this is not sponsored. This is not a commercial for them. Like, this is real life stuff. I've thoroughly enjoyed the convenience of it because it's on your phone, and I just enjoy it overall. It's nice. I like the app. But the reason why I do like it is because they give you so many perks to using the card, and the cash back is so good that it's kind of like undeniable. Like, yeah. So on that credit card, I don't typically use that credit card a lot, but this new chapter of my credit journey is about learning how to utilize my unsecured credit cards to reap the benefits of them, and also to just help boost my credit score overall to give me stronger credit. So, yeah, the unsecured credit card, I would revolve things that I use already budgeted out for. So my groceries, things that cost a little more than the Netflix and the renters insurance. So I revolved my groceries on my Apple Card. I revolved maybe a Target trip. Stay under a certain budget. Just revolve things that, again, I keep I budget for every month, and not overspending like, oh, I'll just put on a credit card or whatever. No, not overspending things I would budget for. If I didn't have that credit card and I wouldn't make that purchase, if I didn't have the credit card, I don't make the purchase. Period. That's my rule for my credit card. So to be transparent, our first credit card, Mario and I, we got a credit card when we were earlier in our marriage, and we had got a really big limit on it. We were like, "What? Okay." And but we didn't know how to use the credit card. So we were pretty much spending whatever we wanted and just paying the minimum balance. And then it got to a point where we had maxed the card out and can't use it anymore. So I'm thankful for growth because the card is done. It's closed out, and both of us are in way better credit situations simply because we just put in the work. Mario has a deeper credit history than I do, but he was able to turn his credit around too by doing some of the same things that I did. We took the journey together. So be conscious about your credit, pay off your debt. Don't let anything go into default. That is a very big thing. Like when you let things go into default, whether that's your student loans or medical bills or things of that nature, they really hurt. And getting them out of default it's a task. It is, but you'll have to do it if you want to make a big purchase because the credit gods, they're gonna ding you. The lenders, they'll ding you. They'll say, "Oh no way, you have something in default." So again, your credit is your trustworthiness for lending, and you just want to make sure that you do everything you can to make sure that your credit is good. If anybody else has lifted their credit score up from uh, the upside down, let me know in the comments what you did to raise your credit score. One thing I'm learning is that there's a lot of different ways to do it. And again, we all have different financial situations. So things that might have been accessible to me may not be accessible to other people. I totally understand that. And that is why I do not give financial advice. I just share the things that I've done to help myself in a better financial place. Drop your credit story in the comments below. Let us know what you did. Let us know your mistakes. We can all learn from mistakes because, whew, this would be a 2-hour video if I told you all my financial mistakes for sure. And I'm 30 and I'm just now, getting that part of my life under control. Well, I've been working on it for the past 3 years, but it's a process and everybody goes at different speeds. So don't be ashamed because I'm not ashamed of mine. I am grateful every day to be in a better place. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know if you like content like this. And as always, peace, love, and real estate. Check out our podcast, the Powell Couple Podcast. You can check me out on Instagram at Afros and Condos. We also have a team Instagram, the Powell Couple. I think. Yeah, the Powell Couple. And our website, withloverealestate.com. If you're looking for a home, let us know. We'll help you wherever you are in the U.S. All right, well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.